Hey guys, what's up? It's Victorian, and I wanted to make a quick video because I got some questions about my UI in World of Warcraft and how you make such a UI. So I'm gonna make a quick video about how you can do that. First of all, you go to www.talkui.org and you're gonna download Elf UI right here. So it's 10.39. Now I know I need to update mine, so I'm gonna download this. There we go. So I'm going to remove this while it's running right here. So let's grab my downloads. Let's drag them onto the screen. There we go. There you have all my downloads. Let's find Elf UI. 10.38. Where is Elf UI? We need to get 10.39. Didn't we just download it? I could be wrong, but I believe we did. Hello? Yeah. In here, so we should have it as well. It could be, oh, there it is. Elf UI 10.49. So we're going to copy that. Sorry, my Windows isn't Dutch. If you live in Holland, you automatically, with the last update of Windows, the Windows 10 that was for free, you automatically get a Dutch Windows. I'm sorry. So we're going to copy that, and I'm going to go to C, program files. This is where I have WoW, so you should go to wherever you have World of Warcraft installed. World of Warcraft interface, add-ons, and then what I'm going to do, I'm scrolling down right now, is like you can see the 10.38 is the last one I have. I'm gonna paste this here. I'm gonna say unzip right here. And I'm saying yes to all. There we go. Now I'm gonna remove this one and this one, they can both go. Can delete those, there you go, fixed. So now we have the latest Elf UI installed. Now then we're logging into WoW, and this is the first thing you get. Yeah, this is like Elf UI. When you log into your character screen, this is what you're gonna get. So we're gonna continue with this one. We're gonna set up CFARs. We're not gonna set up chat because then it will split the chat into two different. It put general chat in on the left side of the screen and trade chat on the right, and I don't want that. So we're gonna skip setup chat. And this is basically for your targeting screen, like dark is like what we have. This is just what it does with your unit frames. This is your unit frames. I would put it, this is classic, is what we had a moment ago. Then you have dark, and then you have class. We're not gonna use the unit frames of Elf UI, but if you want to use them, I would suggest you use class because it looks more, it's more pretty. So I'm gonna put it on class and let's move on. Of course, we want a high resolution. Now this, you can pick whatever is your main. It doesn't really matter that much, but on my hunter I'm a range DPS, so I have it on caster DPS. It doesn't do that much, to be honest, but I made a level 1 warlock, so why not? And then we want to have aura bars and icons. And then we want to finish it, and then it's going to reload. There you go. Come on, come on, come on. Reload. Come on, you can do it. Hashtag I believe. Takes forever with all the add-ons I have. And there we go. Come on, open up. Come on. Okay. Okay, we can hide this. I always click on disable and hide, and then they won't show up again. So, other things that are in here, which are already, that's in my previous videos about my tell me when. This is my tell me when contract. This is over here. So let's get to work right now. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to set up our bars and stuff. And we're going to disable some stuff. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to press escape, go to Elf UI. And what I'm going to turn off is the unit frames. I'm not using these. I'm using, like everybody knows, I'm using shadowed unit frames, like I said in my videos. This is something I completely turn off, so I don't have to deal with that. Come on, it needs another reload. It's kind of annoying, but it has to be done. And it didn't work. Brilliant. Okay, let's have a look. What's going on? Oh, I turned nameplates off. I actually needed nameplates off. We needed to put off unit frames. Sorry. You can reload again. Oh, I already fucked up this video. So we needed to put down the... We needed to have the unit frames disappear. There we go. And we actually need... go back to ElfUI. We need to have the nameplates enabled. I fucked up, my bad. But turn off the unit frames, not the nameplates. Very important. Don't screw up like I just did on my own UI. Okay. GG Dark. Okay, go back to ElfUI. Now we're going to action bars. And then we have like the micro action bar, which we want to enable. Bar 1 is on, bar 2 we want to enable that as well. Bar 3 is there. Bar 4, bar 5, and bar 6 should be there as well. There we go. Now we have all the bars, and there's my key bindings because everything is saved in my account, but it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do, this is my Mr. Diablo orbs, by the way, that are showing you my health and my mana, so I'm going to drag this over there to make it look better. I'm going to drag this a little bit further away. And now, we go to ElfUI, we can click on this toggle anchors. With toggle anchors, we can move anything. It's bar 5 and 6, bar 3 and 5, sorry. We want to move those two, because those two is something we want to work with. Also, we want to change the pet bar, which we'll do in a moment. So let's see, anything else I need to move? Loss and control icon, not really. Boss button, I believe I have that on the side. Talking head frame, I really don't. Bank mover, no. Vehicle seat frame, I believe I have that over. Do I have that? I believe over here, if I remember correctly. Stance bar, I have that usually. Oh, stance bar, please. That's the GM ticket frame, that's fine over there. Stance bar, I believe I have that over here for if you play a warrior, a druid, or whatever. It's over there. Micro bar. Micro bar can be over here. There we go. GM ticket frame is fine over there. Okay, that's... Oh yeah, player debuffs. Player debuffs is something I personally... I have them over here, and the reason I have that is they will start on the right side, so they will show that over here. This is where the debuffs will start. The player buffs are usually over there. Objective frame is for your quests. Battle.net frame wherever you want it. Right, left, place it wherever. Okay? This is basically, I believe I have it somewhere else. I believe, oh, hold on. Alternate power is down here as well. There we go, in case we need that. And loot and alert frames are for me personally. This is just my setup. I have them somewhere over here, I believe, on the left side, if I'm correct. So right now I'm gonna lock this. Okay, now we have this bar 3 and bar 5, and we want to change them. What we want to do is I want to make them look like regular bars. And let me have a look. Back to observation to 1. That needs to be on 1 as well. Now we could always... Hold on. Buttons. Yeah, these are the amount of buttons per row. There we go. And what I always did was make from buttons. We want to have backdrop on, so you want to make this about 6. I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, you want to make 6. Button spacing should be on 1, wide multiplayer on 1, buttons per row on 1, backdrop spacing on 1, and then you're good to go. And we're gonna do the same with bar 3. So we're gonna bring that down as well to 1. Also 6 buttons. I'm gonna bring that down to 1. want to have the backdrop turned on. And this could be going back to Wando. There we go. Okay, now we have our two bars. So now we're going back to Elf UI. Toggle. Oh no, this is the tutorials. Elf UI, and then we're going to toggle anchors. What I'm going to do is... Oh. I'm going to move them over there. So that's fixed. Okay. Also the pet bar. Pet bar is something I'm that's not showing right now, but usually it has buttons 10. Usually I have that on 4, and then buttons need to be 8. Buttons per row need to be on 4, I believe. And then, if I'm correct, this is my pet bar I use on my hunter. 8 buttons is all you need. So that pet bar is usually over here. This is where I have my pet bar, if I'm correct. If I remember correctly, it's been a while since I looked in, so it could also be somewhere over here, but I doubt it. I think it's over here, if I'm correct. So that's where it is. So now we have set up our bars. That's all done. We set up our pet bars. We set up our 1 to 6 bar. We have set up our bars on the side. If you want this to match bar 3 and 5 to match with bar 4, all you need to do is like you can go to bar 3. You can make the white multiplier, the height multiplier, the button size, all the kind of stuff. You can do that, and then they will match up. I'm not gonna do that now because it takes too much time, but that's what you can do. So that's one thing we want to do. Now, what else we want to do is set up our chat. So I'm going to look up my chat, close that. There we go, chat. The chat, I'm not doing much with that. The only thing I want to do is here we go. Let me have a look. To actually make it a little bit bigger. So that's alerts panel height. Basically the only thing I did. You also make it about this high. There we go. So that's done. Yeah, that's fixed. So that's done as well. Oh yeah, before I forget, action bars. This is the XP bar. That's things I turned off. Let me have a look. I don't really remember. Data bars. The XP bar I have turned off. I also have the artifact power turned off, and the reputation is turned off, and I believe the honor, yeah, everything should be turned off. There we go. So now we have this, just the UI I have. Basically, this is this square with numbers. This belongs to Mr. Diablo, or if you have things like combo points or embers in the case of a warlock, this is how it will show you how much you have. With shift click you can drag this anywhere you want to on your screen. When I'm playing my enhancement stream, it's right up in the middle above my tell me when. Just so you know. So what else am I using? Another thing, let me look into it. This Dominoes, this is another add-on I use, is what I'm using to place the menu over here and my bags over there. It also is my XP bar. Yeah? It's also my vehicle and extra button bar. Of an add-on, I call it a button. But I use Dominoes for my menu, for my bags, for my XP, vehicle, and extra. Anything else, like you can see right here, is turned off. Yeah, you can drag them anywhere. It's also my artifact power bar, I believe. And by just let's see. Oh, no, I'm fucking it up. I'm screwing up my own UI. With shift What was it? Right click to. If you click on right click, you can configure your bias, so you can have the change the width, the height, spacing, padding, scale, opacity, everything, display, texture. You can change anything you want to, the font, anything how you want it. Yeah, that's what I'm using. That's my dominoes for you. That's why I use dominoes. So the thing I like about it is that I can switch, and this is why I use dominoes. Like for max level, you don't need XP. I can switch it over to reputation. I can switch it over to honor. Whatever I'm doing. If I'm doing battlegrounds, I'm switching it to honor. If I'm farming rep, I can switch it to rep. I can do whatever I want. The artifact power, I always have that on artifact. That's just works for me. So tell me when. It's usually, this is my by the way, before I forget, this is shadowed unit frames. So shadowed unit frames, the left one is my target, because I have Mr. Diablo orbs on with health and mana, or health and energy, whatever you use. I don't need to have myself on the left like a lot of players do. So I have my target on the left, and I have the target of my target, and that is what happening when I'm targeting myself is the right frame. So if this NPC would target me, you would see me on the right over here. So this is target. Let me show you. This is target, and this is target of target. And this is shadowed unit frames, okay? This is SUV. This is my shadowed unit frames, and if you want to know how to set it up, I will do it in a different video because it's a long ass. It's not difficult to set up, it's really easy, but it just will make this video way too long. So tell me when is what you see on my hunter where I have my cooldowns in. I don't have any on level 1 warlock, so yeah. This is SCADA. I mean, SCADA you can just download and make 2 frames. This is a damage and healing meter. Anything else? I'm just thinking right now. Interface, add-ons, Eclipse Bar. Eclipse Bar was for when I was playing my Moonkin during was Drenner. Sorry. NPC scan, Omen, Pawn, oh yeah, Quartz. Quartz is my cost bar right here. I use Quartz as a cost bar, and you can configure that all the way in here. What you want to show, how it should look, all that kind of stuff. But this is my cost bar right here. So I use Quartz for cost bar, and I use dominoes for the XP bars and for the mini menu and for the bags. So yeah, so that's one add-on I use to set up my cost bar. SCADA, like I said, tell me when. Titan panel. Now this is the last thing we need to do. Then we're done. You go to top bars. Hold on, no, we're going to transparency and then top bars. And then you drag this all the way back, and this is how you get this transparent look. Click it, OK. Lock that. Return the game. We're done. This is it. This is my UI, and this is how you make it. Very, very simple. It's not difficult at all. And for me personally, it works. Maybe you don't agree. Maybe you don't like what I did here. But for me, it does the job. It does work. So I hope you guys. I hope this was a video that helped you guys out, because I had some questions about my UI. If it helped you out, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you guys on another video. Thank you so much for watching and listening. And I'm sorry that I'm sounding so bad, but that's because I'm very tired. See you guys. Bye bye.